Hey everyone, and welcome into today's video. For today, I'm just doing a general read. This is for Friday, July 26th to Thursday, August the 1st. So ending out the month. This is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Hopefully everyone that clicked on this video, it is my intention that you are able to take something from this video. So take what you can, leave the rest, and let's go ahead and get started. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so jumping right into this thing. First card out, reflect. Take this time to reflect on your life, events that have led you to where you are right now. Observe and examine. Don't judge, and listen. Wisdom comes through reflection. And so the very, very, very first thing I think about when I see this card is next week, I think on the 31st, we are having a black moon. And this is supposed to amplify and intensify intentions. So right now, this week or through this week or from now until next Friday, when the moon, when that black new moon is, we need to be doing some reflecting, just taking some time and not, just taking time to sort of think about the things that have gotten you to where you are. I think a lot of times we are trying to get somewhere, and we're so busy trying to get somewhere that we don't stop and honor and reflect on what it is that has actually gotten us to where we even are. And usually when we stop and take that second to reflect on that, you can see that everything has been leading up and everything is a part of the process and a part of the journey. So we're stopping to definitely take time to be reflecting this week. The next card out was Judgment. A little soul searching will bring peace to many areas of your life. Review and evaluate. It's time to move in a new direction. So some of you are making some changes. Things are changing. Things are moving in a different direction, or you're wanting things to move in a different direction. You've been wanting them to move in a different direction for a long time. Things are happening. If you can't see whatever this ridiculous mode, I think that a lot of us have been in, this sort of space of waiting almost, things are happening. That is the thing that's happening, where we're in the midst of it right now. When this card fell out, I almost put it back because I was like, oh no, that was a fumble. But no, it's perfect. It's perfect. Soul searching, that's going to bring peace to your life. That's going to begin to clarify and begin to put into perspective and begin to sort of show a bigger picture or a different picture that allows for the new direction to come about. So these are, perfect. So goddess energy. You are a magical person who can manifest your clearest intentions into reality. Take the time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. Y'all. There it is there. These three cards matched together so perfectly. Doesn't make any sense. In every single one of these, we are being told and called into stillness. Goddess energy is saying, find the power in your stillness. Sometimes we're so afraid to turn off the TV, to turn off the phone, to turn off social media, to stop talking to our partners, to our friends, to our parents, to whoever is in your life. There's always just so much noise, and we're used to it. We use it to drown out the sound of our thoughts, when really we should be sitting in stillness. Find that goddess energy, and this comes about only through stillness, only through reflection. This pulling up this powerful energy in you literally only comes from listening to the womb space, from sitting with self, from getting real quiet, from turning down all the distractions, from telling everything and everyone to shut the fuck up so that you can get clear. because you can manifest your clearest intentions. Guys, if this isn't the most perfect card, I want you to look up Black Moon. I want you to find out what the spiritual aspects of the Black Moon are, what its purpose is when it comes to amplifying or manifesting intentions. And then get clear this week. Like, if any other week to sit down and really reflect and get clear, this is it. Don't skip this week. Like, for the sake of everything that you want and desire, this is it. So let's jump into our clarifiers. So, generosity, balance, and self-control. So, very first thing that I'm getting from all of this is, number one, the self-control aspect. Because I see this as the words that are saying, okay, so for some, I'm feeling like this is saying that there's some behaviors and some things that you definitely need to cut off. That coming into this space and reflecting, like you either already know or it's about to be revealed to you that, like, there's just some things that you need to stop doing. You've been probably partaking a little bit too much in some extra shit, and it's time to stop. And then for some of you, this self-control, I'm feeling like, is a matter of really just having the self-control to sit your ass down and be still. It's like every time you try to get quiet and to do this work, right? Something happens. Something changes the game. Something, your attention is split. But meditating and coming into silence and coming into reflection, especially for the purposes of manifesting intention or moving forward in your life in a bigger direction. This is bigger than just, let me go ahead and take this fucking 5 minutes to sit down. You've got to really set up ritual, set up a time, establish real moments of silence for yourself. It's going to take literally beginning to bring the self under control. So this one I'm taking very literal today with this that's going on. Balance. Reflection, I think, always leads to balance. Always, always, always. You cannot be in this goddess energy without balance at all. I also think that for some of you, beginning to reflect and starting to reflect, and this new direction that's coming about that you're going to see, that's going to be revealed to you, balance is going to be key. Generosity. And so this one, I feel almost like, I think I'm seeing this more as like a giving and a generosity towards self. This is all inclusive. This whole entire spread is all about going inside, going into reflect, going into, to dream a little bit, to find our intention. So I think we really need to come out of a place of generosity, come out of a place of giving and of giving back to ourselves. Give and God is going to give back to you. The universe gives back tenfold, but may you manifest what you give. So be very, very generous. Be generous this week. And this doesn't have to be generous in your finances. If you ain't got no money to be shelling out to people, don't. Okay, I'm not saying like give up your last and all of that stuff. But, being generous and generosity is sometimes just talking to someone or, smiling at someone or paying it forward if you can, or taking time to pay someone a compliment. Just there's different ways of being generous. But I think also too, this is more saying, come have a generous heart this week. Have a generous heart this week. And as I was putting the cards away, this last card fell out, and I laughed because I saw this as I was flipping the deck. It flipped over, but it never quite fell out, so I didn't grab it. But when I went to set the cards over to the side, this dropped out on the ground, and so I bent down, and I'm like, okay, is this a message, or did this just fall? But I took it as a message, so I just picked it up and I put it over, but it couldn't be any more perfect of a card, because all of this inner work is for no other reason, for the sole purpose of your healing, so that you can move forward in this life from a positive space and do the things that you were called here to do. And healing is here. All of this is leading to this healing. Again, for some of you, this healing is very physical, and we've been working with this healing energy actually since last week. So I feel like this is sort of carrying over into this week. We're continuing the healing journey. I feel like a lot of you that might be here listening are kind of in a spiritual journey, or heading into one, or trying to grow in your journey. So it's here, and all of this is here. The energies surrounding the week, oh my God, balance and authenticity. So I love when we get doubles. So we're being called to find some balance. And I'm hearing that balance is the way forward. Balance is the way forward. With the Libra scales. With the scales. Perfectly balanced. So we're looking to call in balance. Balance is around you this week. The energy of balance is surrounding you this week. And then authenticity. And all I'm seeing really from authenticity is just to, as you sit and reflect, you're coming into yourself. You're coming into a space. You're coming into who you are. And I feel like we hear that a lot these days. Who you are, the real you, who you are. But, you know, authenticity is all about deep inside, who you are when nobody's watching, who you are in spite of what society or anybody else has to say. And reflection really does bring about an authentic space, and pull you into an authentic space, because it's an examining of your own heart and your own feelings and your own emotions. So an authentic energy surrounds you this week. We are being called into balance. We need to exercise self-control this week and call ourselves into a space where we are going to sit and be silent and do a ton of reflecting, so that we can call up this goddess energy, get very, very clear about those intentions, so that we can manifest them with this new moon, black moon energy. And it's time to move in a new direction. So this soul searching, all of it is leading us to a place of balance and a new direction. Be generous with your heart. Be generous in your giving. Be generous with yourself. Be generous and kind with other people. What you give, you get back. So give what you can this week. It doesn't have to be financial. And the healing is here. It's here for you. And our affirmation for this week: I am unlimited in all facets of my life. Yes, queen, you are unlimited. You are unlimited. You are absolutely unlimited. So carry this affirmation with you this week. I am unlimited in all facets of my life. You are not limited or bound by anything but your own thoughts, your own walls. You put up your own walls. Even if when you think you can't do something, you're throwing up your own walls. There's always some kind of a way. And when we sit and when we reflect and when we work and operate out of this goddess energy, guess what? We find how to do shit. We find ways. We make ways when there's no way. This is a really good message for this week, guys. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this hit home for somebody. I hope this is giving you a little bit of insight or direction. I hope that you take some time this week to sit down, settle down, get things balanced, get things in order, be authentic, operate in that goddess energy, and that goddess energy, that is authentic energy. Okay? Carry your affirmation. Thanks for stopping by. Leave me a comment below if this was good for you. Throw a thumbs up on this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.